The Love Talk Show on Liberty Radio.
Throwback Thursday, TBT.
A very good evening. The Love Talk Show is on air.
Is on air to talk about intelligent love.
I would like to share with you what people they are saying out there. Sometimes you think you have your way of thinking, you have your own ideas, and we went out to see what people they have to say about a certain subject. Pay attention to it.
The word on the street.
What would you say to a couple who's facing problems in their relationship?
I would say go back to the beginning. Remember kind of like the first love, why you got together in the first place, and just fight, you know? There's no point in throwing something that's so valuable away so easily.
I think communication is probably the best, first, most important thing. If that doesn't work or you're finding it difficult to communicate, probably couples therapy or speaking to like a loved one or like someone who's like external, who like knows you both, or someone who's like completely impartial.
Communicate. You can ask her. We've had our share of some ups and downs, quarrels and so on. And sometimes we don't talk to each other for a few days and so on. But at the end, she knows and I know. One of us will relent and say, we need to talk. And then we sit down and we just thresh it out. Not necessarily to both parties' liking or happiness, but at least she knows how I feel.
Agree
and
to
I
disagree.
know,
Yeah?
I know
Right
how,
now.
and I know how she feels. But I find that most of the time, just the talking and bringing out your emotions helps greatly.
Nowadays, a lot of people are used to solving problems at work, solving problems with different things. What would you say to a couple who is facing problems in their relationship?
Well, I'll just say you need to work at marriages. People think you just marry, you love each other, and love will take care of everything. No, not necessarily. You have to work at loving each other because things change when you get children. Things change. There's more time spent with the children rather than each other, and so on. And people change. So we've got to adapt and know each other well, and most importantly, communicate. I mean, talk to each other and say, listen, I'll tell her, listen, sweetheart, I'm not in a good mood in this coming week. I know because I've got lots of these problems. I'm under a bit of stress. It's not that I don't like or whatever, but just be aware. So she knows, she adapts, and then life goes on.
Communication is very important. And also you must have mutual trust. Yeah, you should trust your partner and not like be suspicious. Why is he behaving this way and all that? So if you have mutual trust, that means a lot. And if there's any problem, just sit down calmly and communicate and talk it out. That helps a lot.
I think they should identify the problem. Open communication is the best thing. I think they should start from there. Open communication, see where the problem is, and then go from there. You know, if they believe in God or anything, use their faith, and that's it.
I think communication, I think that is like literally the key to everything. Also speaking to your friends about how you feel, like not keeping everything bottled in, like speaking to other people, like making sure that like you've got people in your life who like understand what you're going through, getting like opinions from them, but also just like staying true to like how you feel. Of course, you've got to think about the other person. It's like a partnership, but also if it doesn't feel right for you, listen to that gut feeling and make sure that you're like being supported by the people around you.
The word on the street.
And I would like to talk to you today because today we are going to ask what we were learning last Thursday in the love therapy session. And we know we have some of those who are watching us who were last Thursday, and we want to freshen up their memory and to see if they really are practicing it and keeping it.
Where are the good students? Because we have already people connected here. So you can say hello to everyone, but let's connect and let's communicate like our in our interviews. So Woolwich, Finsbury Park, let's call, let's comment, and let's see where are the good students.
The first question, dear, can you share it with us? The first question is, what is the main message of last week's love therapy? So last week we have a theme, the main theme in the service, the main message in the service, and you have here a few options. Andrea, would you mind to read the options?
So let me look. What is the main message of last week's love therapy? Aspiring to worldly. So A, aspiring to worldly relationship goals. Taking responsibility, that's B, taking responsibility and improving your relationship. And C, blaming others for your relationship problems. Think wisely, and here we go. Where are the answers?
You have our chat, and you can give us an answer here through your chat, or you can give us a call. You can call us and you can tell us what your answer is. You can tell us what you've learned, what was the main message of last week's love therapy. And if you call us, you can call us to the 02080512980, and we are going to hear your opinion. You can do it here online, or you can give us a call. And Andrea, this main subject that we are talking about, that was spoken last week, is talking about what people they have to do with their love life.
Oh, we can't say here what was the main theme, otherwise we will be giving the answer, but we always have a direction. And we have been talking about this theme during the week. So if you were connected yesterday, the day before yesterday, for sure you will remember. So I can see that you are connected, Manchester, everyone, but give us a call. We want the answer. Who is going to call us first? We are waiting.
So what is the main message of last week's love therapy? Well, I can give you the answer. The answer is taking responsibility and improving your relationship. Yes, it's something that we spoke a few times throughout the week, because the first thing that we need to do is exactly to understand what we can do, what our part, what our responsibility is.
One of the things that we learn in the love therapy seminars is that we are not able to change someone that doesn't want to change. But we can start by changing ourselves, and afterwards with wisdom, learning how to take the steps that are necessary. So afterwards the partner will start changing also, and we will have a relationship that will for sure glorify God.
Well, we have Kilburn connected, we have FIPK connected.
Finsbury Park.
Yes, Manchester connected. We have Plaistows also connected, Woolwich connected. And if you want, you can share with us your answer. Andrea, we have there the TBT scoreboard.
TBT scoreboard. They are all connected, but if they don't answer and they don't participate, they won't be, or they won't have had points to our scoreboard. Manchester, you are ahead, Bullring, Croydon, but everything can change.
Everything can change, although we still have 1 week ahead of answers to know who the winner is going to be. Edir, can you share with us the second question that says, why shouldn't you compare your partner to others? it's not why should you not compare yourself to others. The question and what was spoken in the service, in the love therapy session, was why shouldn't you compare your partner to others? Well, not talking much about this because I don't want to give the answer, but Andrea, it's something that hurts so many times couples, spouses, because they feel that they are not enough for their boyfriends, girlfriends, spouses, etc.
While they were dating, the person was unique, was the only one. But once the person gets married, and if the person is not paying attention, and when problems arises and difficult moments start coming, because it happens for everyone, so the person tends to compare the other, and this is one of the worst things that we can do in a relationship. Imagine me telling my husband, "Why aren't you more like that person?" How would he feel? And the same way, he could look at me and say, "Andre, why aren't you more like that person?" It hurts. It really hurts, and it can undermine the relationship, and it can bring an end to that relationship. See how dangerous that is.
Well, Bishop James was talking about it. We have just a few moments of this special moment in the service. Let's all watch.
Don't compare your partner to someone else's husband, to me, to the pastor, to the assistant of your church, to a friend. Don't compare. How many times, the person sees someone on TV or sees someone and they think to themselves, and some even say, "I wish you were like that. I wish my husband was like that." When you do that, you are diminishing what you have. Not everybody is the same. No two people are the same. When you get married, you took home, you bought the product, no refunds.
No refunds. And the love therapy session takes place on Thursday, tomorrow, 8 p.m., where you will learn so many important things. And one of them that we learned last week was why shouldn't you compare to your partner to others? Andrea, please, can you give us the answer?
So the answer is it diminishes your partner and harms the relationship. We had already given the answer, and you are not paying attention. Where are the students? Our good students from the weekly meetings on Thursdays, 8 p.m. And we said that it diminishes your partner and harms the relationship, and it might come to an end just because of that. Because imagine my self-esteem when my husband, this doesn't happen, thanks God, because we have been investing in our marriage, participating in the love therapy meetings. But imagine my husband coming to me and saying, "You are worse than the other, you should be more like the other one." So my self-esteem would go down, and I wouldn't feel like being close to him.
Yeah, in other words, what a person says when does this is, you are not enough, you don't have enough. You are not good enough for me. And obviously this is not helping, this is not strengthening a relationship, this is not helping someone in overcoming. So these are some of the things that we were talking in the last love therapy session.
And we have someone participating from Luton. Hello Luton, connected. She has a saying, "I must try to invest on what is mine so that I can improve them and become better. So instead of comparing, I will invest in what is mine. And this is one of the things that Bishop James was talking about in the last week Love Therapy.
Because in what is mine is what I have power upon, authority upon. It's what I can do. It's what I am able to do. Let's watch these few seconds of the Love Therapy.
A lot of people, they don't understand. You bought something, you took something home, you got married. Take what you have, what God gave you, make it better. Didn't the two good servants, didn't they multiply the talents? Yes or no? Make who God gave you, make that person better. Make them better. Bishop, how do I make them better? You pray for them. You encourage them. Bishop, that instead of you saying, oh, I wish my husband, I wish my wife, I wish my boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever, my fiance was more like that person. Instead of you saying that, help them to become better.
Hey, you who are at home right now and would like to use your time to learn about intelligent love, see how easy it is. The doors of the Love Therapy are always open on Facebook, Instagram, and Telegram. We await you.
And it's already tomorrow, 8 p.m., that we are going to have this seminar where people, they are going to learn, but they are also going to receive the strength they need. Because we have been insisting in this and being a little bit perseverant on this. Sometimes you want, sometimes you desire, sometimes you even understand. But when comes the moment, you do not have the strength, or you do not know how to put all these into practice. And tomorrow, you will receive the knowledge, but at the same time, Andrea, we are going to ask God to give this person what they cannot have just with the strength of their arms.
To give them to empower them in a way for them to be able to change. If you have been comparing your spouse, or if you have been compared, or if you are single and you don't want to commit this mistake, we will wait for you here tomorrow, Rainbow Theatre, 232 Seven Sisters Road, Finsbury Park, London. We will be here waiting for you and even counseling the person that is coming since 7 p.m. So you are our special guest.
And it's for free. You don't need to pay anything. Well, God bless you all. See you then and there. Bye-bye.